Thinking about moving to Austin, Texas and worried you're missing something important? I'm going to share 7 insider secrets that completely change how you should approach your move here. And stick around for number 4 because that's the one my clients say they wish they knew before they even visited. I'm William Zhang. I am a real estate agent here in Austin, Texas, and I've helped hundreds of families relocate to this area. If you're looking to buy a home here in Austin, feel free to reach out to me using the link down below. Now, these aren't the typical things you read online about traffic or heat. These are the real surprises that affect your budget, your lifestyle, and how quickly you feel at home here. All right, let's start with the financial side because this is where people get the biggest surprises and a lot of times in a good way. Thing number 1, builder incentives are way better than you think. Right now in areas like Pflugerville and Georgetown, you're seeing new construction builders offer rate buydowns that drop your first year interest rate to 3.9%. Compare that to the standard market rates we're seeing, and you're talking about saving hundreds of dollars every single month in that first year. And over the life of your loan, this type of incentive can save you tens of thousands of dollars compared to buying a resale home at today's rates. A lot of people assume new construction is always more expensive, but right now with these builder incentives, you're actually getting a better deal than resale in a lot of cases. And you're getting a brand new home with a warranty and modern energy efficiency. So if you're coming from out of state and you haven't looked at new construction here in the Austin area, you need to add that to your list. Now let's talk about thing number 2. Property taxes work differently than you expect. Yes, Texas has higher property tax rates than some states, but here's what changes the math. We have no state income tax, which means you're keeping a lot more of your paycheck every month. And once you file for your homestead exemption, your property tax increase is capped at 10% per year, no matter how much your home value goes up. So let me give you a real example. If you're moving here from California or New York, you're probably paying 8 to 13% state income tax on a $100,000 salary. That's $8,000 to $13,000 a year. You're not paying anymore when you move to Texas. Now, you take a medium-priced home in Round Rock or Cedar Park, and your annual property tax might be around $8,000 to $10,000, but you're protected by that homestead cap, so your increases are predictable. And when you factor in what you're saving on state income tax, a lot of my clients from high-tax states end up with more money in their pocket every month, even with the property taxes here. Thing number 3, your money goes a lot further in the suburbs, and I'm talking about a significant difference. In Leander, Pflugerville, and Georgetown, you're looking at median home prices in the low to mid $400,000. That same budget in Central Austin gets you maybe a small condo, but out in these suburbs, you're getting 2,000 to 2,500 square feet, a yard, and access to some of the best school districts in the entire state. Leander ISD and Round Rock ISD consistently rank in the top tier for Texas schools. And your commute to major employers like Dell or Apple is 30 to 45 minutes, which is very manageable. So you're not sacrificing job access or school quality by choosing these areas. You're just being smart with your budget and getting a lot more house and a lot more lifestyle for the same money. Now, before we get to the lifestyle surprises, here's what I want you to do. Grab my free relocation guide. The link is in the description down below. It breaks down all the neighborhoods, pricing, and school ratings so you can see exactly where your budget fits. I also do virtual neighborhood tours so you can see these areas before you even visit Austin. If you enjoy content like this, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. All right, let's keep going with the things nobody tells you. All right, now let's talk about the lifestyle side because this is where Austin really surprises people in the best way possible. Thing number 4, the outdoor access is insane and it's everywhere. Now, a lot of people know about Barton Springs and Cedar Park, but I'm talking about way beyond that. When you live in the northern suburbs, you have access to outdoor spots that most tourists never even hear about. Cedar Park has an entire trail system that connects neighborhoods to parks and shopping. Georgetown has Blue Hole, which is this natural swimming spot that locals love, and Lake Travis is 20 to 30 minutes from most of these suburbs. Here's what my clients tell me. They thought they'd have to drive into Austin every weekend to enjoy the outdoors. But once they moved to areas like Leander or Round Rock, they realized they have trails, lakes, and parks within 10 minutes of their house. And because we have mild winters here, you can use these outdoor spaces year-round. You're not stuck inside for 5 months like you would be in the Midwest or the Northeast. And here's the other thing. You're also close to the hill country. Drive 30 minutes west from Georgetown and you're in wine country. You've got Fredericksburg, you've got small towns with local shops and restaurants, and you've got scenic drives that make you forget you're near a major metro area. So the outdoor lifestyle here isn't just about Austin itself. It's about what you have access to within a short drive and how often you can actually use it. Thing number 5, the food and culture scene extends way beyond downtown Austin. A lot of people assume if you don't live in central Austin, you're missing out on the restaurants and the culture. But that's not true anymore. Round Rock has its own restaurant row and entertainment district. You've got local breweries, you've got live music venues, and you've got food options that rival what you'd find downtown without the parking hassle and without the crowds. Pflugerville has a strong German heritage, and they do community events throughout the year that bring the whole town together. Georgetown has this beautiful historic square with local businesses, coffee shops, and weekend farmers markets. So you're not sacrificing culture or community by choosing the suburbs. You're actually getting a different version of it that feels more accessible and more family-oriented. Let me give you an example of what a typical weekend looks like for families in these areas. Saturday morning, you hit a local coffee shop or a farmer's market. Then you take the kids to one of the neighborhood parks or splash pads. Saturday night, you grab dinner at a local restaurant and maybe catch live music at a brewery. Sunday, you're at the lake or on a trail, and you did all of that without sitting in traffic or spending a fortune on parking. That's the lifestyle upgrade people don't expect when they move to the Austin suburbs. And now the 2 things that surprise people the most about living here. Thing number 6, these suburbs are growing, but they're not chaotic. Yes, the Austin metro area is one of the fastest growing regions in the entire United States, but areas like Leander and Georgetown are handling that growth with planned development. New schools are opening to match the population growth. Infrastructure is keeping pace with toll roads and expanded highways. And all of this growth is actually good for your home value. Here's why. When you buy in an area that's growing in a smart way, you're locking in at a price point that's gonna appreciate as more people move in and as more amenities get built. I've seen homes in Leander and Pflugerville appreciate 30 to 40% over the last 5 years. And that trend is continuing because the demand is still there and the supply is still limited compared to how many people want to move here. So if you're worried that growth means chaos or that your neighborhood is going to feel overcrowded, that's not what's happening in these suburbs. What's happening is you're getting better schools, better shopping, better restaurants, and your home is increasing in value while you're living in it. And when you go to sell in 5 or 10 years, you're going to be in a very strong position because these areas are only going to be more desirable. Thing number 7, the community feel is way stronger than you'd expect. A lot of my clients worry that they're going to move here and feel isolated or that it's going to take years to meet people. But the opposite happens. These suburbs have neighborhood events, HOA activities that are actually good, youth sports leagues, and a family-oriented culture that makes it easy to connect with people. And here's the thing that makes Austin suburbs different. Everyone's from somewhere else. So there's this mentality of welcoming transplants because most of the people you're meeting move here in the last 5 to 10 years too. I had a family move here from California last year and they settled in Cedar Park. Within 3 months, they had a core group of friends through their kids' sports teams and neighborhood events. They told me they felt more at home here faster than they ever did in their previous city. So if you're worried about the social side of relocating, that's one of the easiest parts of moving to the Austin area. People here are open, they're friendly, and they want to help you get settled because they remember what it was like when they first moved here. Bottom line, Austin suburbs offer way more value and lifestyle than people realize before moving here. Don't wait until you're here to figure this out. Reach out to me using the number down below and I'll walk you through neighborhoods that fit your budget and your lifestyle. Call me, text me, email me. I look forward to hearing from you and helping you find the right area.